Today, we shall be discussing about the prospectus of a company. See, in the list of the important documents which are used in the formation of a company comes out to be three basic documents. You have to file them with the registrar of the companies when you try to form a company. The first is the memorandum of association, second being the articles of association. These two topics we have already discussed and uploaded the videos regarding the same. Today, the third one will be discussed here, which is called the prospectus of the company. Now see, a public limited company which is limited by shares, it must issue the prospectus if it wants to make an appeal to the public to subscribe to its shares and debentures. Now let us talk about the word prospectus. Supposingly you want to take an admission in a college, university, or even in a school. So what is going to be the first step? You will be first looking to its prospectus. What is the university student strength? What is the faculty? How long? What is the status of that university? Everything will be mentioned in that prospectus. Similarly, when you want to subscribe to shares or debentures of a public limited company, the first thing you will be going through is the prospectus of the company. So it is very similar to the prospectus which you purchase when you want an admission to go to a university. Now the main important topics in this, it is a public limited company. See, only a public limited company can issue the shares. A private limited company cannot issue the shares. Private company will not be issuing a prospectus, as private company is not going to invite people to subscribe to its shares or debentures. The private company has no such right to issue the shares, so a prospectus will be issued only by a public limited company. A private company cannot invite general public for subscription, so it is out of the reach of private company. Private company will never issue a prospectus. It is done only by a public company. Now, how will the public limited company communicate to the general public, to you and me, that it is going to issue shares and debentures? What will be the communication source through which it will put an appeal to the public? It will invite the public to come and subscribe to its share capital. No company can go door to door. Excuse me, we are issuing shares. Do you want to buy it? Going to the next door. Hello, excuse me, we are going to issue the shares. This cannot be done. So it is done through a document called the prospectus. So this is the prospectus through which the public limited company communicates to the general public that you can issue our shares and debentures. Okay. Now, another word used here is appeal. It is going to appeal to the general public that you come forward and subscribe to our share capital. All this communication which is done by the public limited company to the general public, because public limited company wants the people to subscribe to its shares. So how will it manage that communication to the public, open public? It will make an invitation to the public. It will make an appeal to the public to come forward with the subscription. And how is this going to happen? This is going to happen through the document called prospectus. Now, the prospectus gives you the detail of the company. What is the company all about? It mentions its objectives, its goals, right? In the coming 5 years, where does the company see it to stand? What is it going to do in the course of time? What are the objectives, the short-term goals, the long-term goals of the company? Apart from that, in what is the company going to deal in? The products. What is the basic business of the company? It is also going, the prospectus is going to give you means give the general public a glimpse of the finances of the company. From where it is going to finance its funds. Where are the funds going to come from? Its records, its financial records also will be stated. And apart from that, which all shares is the company going to issue? Right? So we have so many number of shares. Which all shares is it issuing right now, and what is it planning and intention to issue it further in the forthcoming years? So this brief detail of the XYZ of everything of the company can be found in the prospectus, right? Because the company is, say the company is new, you don't know much about the company. How will the people, the general public, come to know? How will the people come to have a glimpse of the company? What is it thinking? What is its objectives and planning? This is everything laid down in the prospectus. If a common citizen goes through the prospectus, the points become very clear as to he may or he may not invest in the company, because this is the communication source. It is the mirror which the company is showing to the people, and people, the general public, on reading and going through the prospectus only will decide whether they want to invest in the subscription, whether they want to buy the shares or they don't want to buy it. According to the Companies Act 2013, what does it say? The prospectus is any document that invites deposits or offers from the public. It is an invitation to the public. It is an invitation to the general public that please come forward and subscribe to our subscription. Who is inviting? The company is inviting the people. Obviously, company needs funds, and how are the funds going to come? It is going to come through the shares and debentures which the company is going to issue. So it is an invitation, it is an appeal to the general public for the subscription or the purchase of shares or debentures of that particular body corporate. So prospectus is an invitation to the public. Now, this prospectus, it can be any document, it may include any notice, it can be a circular, it can be an advertisement or any other document which has this motto, which plays this function to invite to the people or makes an appeal to the people to come forward and subscribe to our share capital. Now, we can say that prospectus includes any document which invites the general public to invest their money in the securities of the company. See, people's money is very important for them, and nobody, no rational person will be investing it in any unsafe security. Nobody will be willing to invest in any unsafe security. Everybody wants that wherever I should invest, it should be a safe place. I should get the returns. My money should have increased value. So how are we going to portray it to the public so that people get convinced that we are a genuine company and please come forward for the subscription? So this is done through the prospectus. The prospectus is an invitation so that the people come forward and invest their money in the securities of our company. So what sort of invite did I talk about? It's an invitation to the general public, to the common masses, so that they come forward and subscribe to our subscription lot. Now, what are the essential elements of a prospectus? Let us discuss. There must be an invitation to the public at large. It is an invitation, it is an appeal to the common masses to come forward. To XYZ, whosoever wants to invest, most welcome. There is no partiality or there is no biasness towards any people. The invitation is made by or on the behalf of the company. Obviously, the company is inviting the people. The invitation must be to subscribe or to purchase its shares and debentures, nothing beyond that. Sirf or sirf that you please come forward and buy our shares, and we are showing you the mirror, the image of the company. It is so and so, these are our plans, this is what we'll be going to do in the future. That's it. This is the way of communication which the company is communicating with the common mass. See, prospectus is a very important document. The company is going to get its share capital and debenture capital based on this document. Everything, the people may come forward, may not come forward. Who is going to decide this? The image which is laid down in the prospectus. The prospectus is going to communicate to the people and give general facts about the company to the people. So this is a very important document. The prospectus has to be made, has to be framed with utmost care. Why so? Because the general public, the people, they are going to judge the company on the behalf of the prospectus. This is the basic communication paper between the company and the people, and they are going to read the prospectus, and the basis of that prospectus only they'll come forward for the subscription. So here we come to the end of the article. I hope I have explained it thoroughly to you. In case you have any doubts, please feel free to ask me in the comment section. Please like to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay blessed.